Sounds good to me. I mean, that was my thoughts initially.
Good.
So,
Then we have the same thoughts.
yeah.
I actually like what Mr. Bolt's put together here. For EG, a very high-paced draft. Let's see if they can bring it home this time. Like last game, they also had firmly in their grasp, but then one unfortunate fight, one unfortunate team fight mistake, or a couple, made the game slip right off the hand. And it's a very punishing draft from Entity too. Bad Rider can grab you out of position, the hero gets doomed, suddenly Razors runs one down. It's not an easy draft to play against. And still, Nick's success encounters, this is like 4 of those heroes. Or 3 at least.
I like this.
So, Nick's feeling like it's going to be the thorn in their side, right?
Yeah. Or the spike.
Carapace.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Very spiky.
Sure, I feel like I nailed that one pretty completely, honestly.
Yeah, you did. I mean, we're kind of just playing basketball at this point, right? Alley-oop. I throw it up for you, and you... Oh, triple stun into nothing. You dunked it in. I wanted to say slam dunk, but I couldn't think of slam the entire time. Is Nick's... Or Katomi, are you man enough to take the rune? Right-click battle?
He didn't get
loses.
it. And now he's actually taking a lot of
HP.
damage from Fly, yeah, as well as Nightfall.
Finger curls are a real thing, guys. If you don't believe me, just look at that teaser getting zoned by Mr. Lightning Boy. He might have to TP to lane. He does.
Alright, so he'll TP all the way in. See what he can do here down the bottom lane.
You know, Fishman is this typical player that plays matchmaking games, and he just first picks Chen every game. He's like a Chen abuser. Which I respect, you know? I respect the grind. What? Crit versus Fishman, just giving each other the right clicks.
Who wins the battle?
Well, Fishman will win the long battle, because he has the extra region and armor from the aura. But short term, Crit's a bit stronger. Toby's burning. 5 Dawnbreakers, no joke.
Yeah, the Celestial Hammer early just feels like such a nuisance, and that level 2 spike that comes in from Dawnbreaker is something that you need to be careful about. Not that the damage from the Bloodseeker is all that much, but if you catch a Starbreaker with a Bloodright down, all of a sudden you could be quite low and in some trouble.
Yeah, especially if you have the other lanes also on low HP and Bloodseeker gets real fast. But I respect it a lot.
Double stun again for Katomi.
The most interesting matchup is going to be mid lane, because Quap can quite dominate this matchup, and if Bad Rider is being dominated early on, then it's very hard to transition to a strong mid game, because your BKB timing is delayed, your boost of travel timing is delayed, just your entire game slowed down by minutes.
Does the matchup ever change favor?
You mean for the Bad Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah, level 6. Like, if you get 3-4 stickies level 6, you can definitely die to a lasso, no problem.
Okay.
But before level 6, it's all a Quap.
See the Celestial Hammer being thrown out again, but this is Arteezy now, minus 25 attack damage, so Toby just working with the static link, Bloodright down, Spike Carapace, and well, he was silenced up because he stood in it and wasn't able to follow that up with an impale.
The bot lane is going terribly though for the Dire. Look at the CS of Razor, sitting at 4 CS, Arteezy 10 denies, 11 CS.
Yeah, as much as the aggression or the harassment is coming in from Katomi as well as Toby at times, they're not farming well at all. 13 and 10 for Arteezy, just completely making it impossible for them to feel comfortable.
Yeah, now a nice combo though, with the static link. but it's just not enough. Plastic is very survivable, very strong laner.
Spike Carapace, every time he wants to go for Starbreaker, there's constantly this Spike Carapace, but
Toby's getting
he's
run down.
low, and the Blood Right's not going to land, but they should have some extra damage if he doesn't get out of the Blood Right. And of course he does. Sidesteps it and ends up popping that stick with a lot of charges on it.
Yeah, at least the top lane is going very well for them. So that's the only salvaging factor so far. And I'm expecting Abed. Like, Abed, you can say what you want about him, but he's one of the strongest laners in the entire game. So there's going to be no problem for him to beat Stormstormer on his Bad Rider. Who also gets his water rune stolen from him. Both sides, in fact. So they're really playing for the mid dominance.
Cheesy again, needing to be careful.
Still a healing salve on Fly, so he should be able to get him up to, well, about 60% health or so.
The Flayed Ones keep you safe.
Salve gets used, mid lane again. Stormer taking some damage here. They've got crit coming over. They'll throw
That's
the
level
Shadow
3.
Strike on him.
Cookie.
Can't keep up, Cookie. And there's the TP out.
Whoa.
He's broken for for a split second, but he's fine.
That was a very long blink. Look at the top lane, by the way. This Hydro Priest creep just permanently healing up the Saberlight on Doom. And just so much heal now after the buff. How much is it? 100 health restored every 10 seconds. Nothing our friend Nightfall can do, unfortunately. But he's still farming very well. Surprisingly.
Yeah, 21. Like you said, not too terrible. And the same can be said about Arteezy and the CS he's got compared to Toby. He's just 12-4 in the 5.5 minutes we've been here.
Yeah, I mean, Toby is almost the lowest net worth of his entire team. Chen overtook him. Nyx is not trailing too far behind. Which is never what you want for a Razor.
Feels like, you know, what does this Razor really do up against Arteezy at the moment? I guess with the levels, he's got now the level 2 in the static link. Should make it a little bit easier, right?
They're looking to dive. Stormstormer.
Yeah, they're behind this 2-1 tower. They've got the Starbreaker. Stormstormer killed off by Crit. And finally, there's a first blood. It's 6 minutes into the game.
Yep, easy peasy. He's only level 5 still. Bad Rider. They're not allowing him a game at all. Over 1 level behind, but they give some space to Toby to 1v1 Arteezy.
Well, that's going to work out better for the Razor overall, right? Like now minus 45 damage from static link. But again, back over mid. Scatterblast lands. They've got the Sonic Wave from Ahmed. He's trying to get Stormstormer back to back. And they've got a second kill. They'll use the Doom, and they'll at least trade. Doesn't mean that Doom's going to be down, so you might feel more confident with that. Crit. Turn just gave Tomy the kill. I think Fly doesn't get this. Starbreaker's just not going to catch up.
Dire's top tower is
How
under
did
attack.
Crit die? I didn't see it.
Crit just turned around to, I believe, Scatterblast, and then he just died. So we can take another look at this fight. We've got the replay.
Yeah, quick replay on what actually happened there to Crit as well at the end there. Very nice Sonic Wave, hitting 2 heroes, I believe. Stormstormer, back-to-back deaths.
Yeah, missed Fishman.
Yeah, always a little bit rough to die like that, but they do get the return kill, of course. And yeah, Crit, he
Just turns around. I don't even know if he Scatterblasts. Yeah, he looked for it. He tried.
Okay. Well, there's one way to die. The good news is for EG fans, Bad Rider has no game. The bad news is that Saberlight is on his Doom,
Dire's middle tower is under
and
attack.
Fly is dead
dying.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that goes to Stormstormer. That's a little bit of a recovery there for the Bat Rider that you don't want to give up.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think Saberlight might be the best Doom in the world right now. Whenever he's on that hero, he's doing wonderful things. He's already done it with his Midas. We've already seen how quickly a carry Doom can farm in 23 Savage's hands.
Radiant's
But he
middle
didn't feel so
tower is
comfortable
under
throughout the
attack.
entire game, right?
Yeah, it becomes a question of how long he's going to be able to sustain a lead and effectiveness throughout the game, right? Like for 23 Savage, that eventually fell off.
Dire's courier has
Yeah,
been killed.
but I think that's more a familiarity issue rather than, you know, being a problem with Doom the hero. Just because I've never seen 33 actually, not 33, sorry, 23 Savage actually play carry Doom.
Crit now
Crit might be
spotted,
trouble.
and these supports are kind of getting caught out a little bit far, but Fire Snap Cookie. And then the ulti from Abed. They've also got Fly coming in. Primal Roar. They'll take out Saberlight. They'll look for Fishman to save Crit and clear up the Chen army. Also, Katome's here.
Did he just
slowed
go
up.
into his
He's got
death?
Impale, and he'll land it on 2, so he's fine. Or at least,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, got the speed R2 from the Cobalt 4-man.
Dire's top
real
tower
bro.
is under attack.
Toby though, catching back up. Same farm as Arteezy almost. Like Arteezy's laning phase started so strong, and now suddenly he's pretty far behind in terms of farm.
How long are EG willing to stay here? Spike Carapace stuns up Nightfall for a second. Fishman
Radiant's
comes in,
bottom
Fly
tower
on the
is
run.
under attack.
Do a lasso, and he'll Celestial Hammer into the arms of Saberlight. We'll hit him with the Infernal Blade, and Stormer will take care of the Dawnbreaker for now.
Yeah. Also, one thing to note, Abed went 4 levels into Shadow Strike, which really kind of cripples his own ability to scale into the game. So despite having a mega strong laning phase, look at the difference in net worth between him and the bat. It's almost non-existent.
Dire are scanning.
So, who do you think has a better hold on the game at the moment with the way it's gone?
I like Entity right now, because they need to be ahead a little bit, and they've held EG down very nicely throughout this early portion of the game. Again, like Bloodseeker fell behind so far,
Dire's top
they have the
tower
mech on
is
Chen
under
soon,
attack.
and then it's go time for them.
Nightfall, crit. Gonna put the finishing touches on this tier 1 tower top.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Fly backing off the bottom lane. He's got level 6, so he does have Solar Guardian ready to go if they want to make a jump on anybody.
Yeah, but of course, if Nyx is around in the vicinity, the Solar Guardian will get cancelled instantly, so he has to be very careful when he uses it. He can't just freely use it, can't be too liberal with it.
Dire's top tower
Yeah, that's
is
that
under
big
attack.
counter that we were talking about, and we saw that a lot with how much Dawnbreaker was facing popularity in the Chinese region. That being said, Solar Guardian, Nightfall getting a quick kill on a Fishman, so not gonna matter in that instance. And then they're gonna move over to the tier 1 tower mid. So
Radiant's
from
bottom
top
tower
to
is
mid,
under
if they
attack.
could get this tower, it opens up the
Radiant
map for them quite a
structures
bit,
are fortified.
and might be able to slow down
Dire's
Entity's roll.
structures are fortified.
Yeah, and it's pretty much just gone. Not a whole lot you can do about it.
Dire's
Can they maybe
middle
trade for the
tower
bottom
is
tower? I
under
mean,
attack.
Razor is a very slow
Middle
tower
tower
pusher,
has
so if they
fallen.
still want to defend that tower, they can.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But you see a lot of TPs also from Entity to the bot lane. They recognize they need to get the tower down.
Dire's middle tower is
I bet
under
alone
attack.
is not enough. If they can get a lasso on him, even perhaps.
They're wrapping all
Vendetta
the way
pop.
around. They want him, and
Radiant's
into the hands of the lasso. So they caught him. They were waiting. And eventually, Abe will go down to Stormer, who is now on a killing spree. He's got 3 kills, 2 deaths, 2 assists.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Massive kill on the clock there
Radiant's
once more.
bottom tower has fallen.
Arteezy's
going-
not farming fast at all, but he's getting closer to the Maelstrom.
I guess
He'll also
playing-
use the Doom and get the kill on a crit. So.
Wow, was this solo kill? Yeah, it was. Nice pick off there. Just use it off cooldown, you'll carry anyways. But yeah, I'm surprised by how poor Bloodseeker actually is this time around.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
Quap is going Lincoln's first item. You literally never see this. Usually it's Kaya Sanj or Orchid or BKB. Lincoln's is like usually the last thing you would ever want to buy.
Right.
More so because you might complete it at the time when K2 items drop. And if they get a Fey Grenade on the Doom, your Lincoln's gonna do nothing.
So then you've spent all that gold to really not have much protection.
Yeah. So I hope he reconsiders this choice potentially. He's already into Perseverance though, so not a whole lot of space to reconsider.
Fishman and Fly just kind of eyeing each other up in the jungle.
Yeah. I bet going very aggro on Tomi.
Primal Roar, Solar Guardian, and The aggression is on a Saberlight. He's pretty tanky, but they finally have the Rupture. Infernal Blade hits on the fly. He's bounced back. He goes for the TP. Just TP out.
He's actually so tanky. He wasn't even half health when he left.
He's got a lot of armor.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ice armor on him. Putting him at like 23 armor or something like that at the moment. Now he's back down to 16. Now 17. Back up and down. Constantly. That is a lot of armor, and that is a lot of tankiness for this Doom.
Dire's top
Yeah,
tower
he's
is
almost
under
also
attack.
into his BKB.
Did
So
he-
once that's completed, he should be very strong in those fights. They have Rupture against it, of course.
Huh.
But... Yes,
Well,
sir.
I'm
What's
looking
up?
at Abed. He's changed the build. All the Perseverance, and now he's going into the Orchid, but back to the Lincolns.
And back
Okay.
to the Lincolns again.
never mind.
Yeah. Which again, like,
Dire's top
Lincoln's
tower
first
under
item
attack.
is very rough.
Radiant's bottom tower
I
is
just
under
can't believe
attack.
he went 4 levels into the Shadow Strike like this. He could be so much more farmed, have so much more impact. Feels like EG's doing some quite basic errors this game, which you generally don't see them, commit. Katomi is stalking a bed, but shouldn't be able to kill him. Even with the Razor, it shouldn't be enough. They need +1.
Well, last time they got him was
Ooh,
thanks
real
to,
close.
the lasso.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is
that
under
was never gonna
attack.
happen. On the other side, you see Chen again. Chen does not get roared.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They're holding their ground, but Storm's
Could be
coming in,
lasso.
and he's got a lasso. That's going to be onto the Beastmaster. Nightfall now goes to the Primal Roar. Penitent's thrown on to this Beastmaster too. Nightfall trying to run, and he'll burn away. Went for the TP out, but wasn't successful. He's the top net worth guy on EG. He's finally starting to make some progress. He's got that Maelstrom, but these heroes on the side of EG aren't exactly getting much out of the map. Certainly not as much as Saberlight on the Doom, but of course, he's got the Devour and the Midas to work with.
Oh, he has to be so careful on our bed. Like, if he brings in at an unfortunate time and gets doomed, they don't really have much help for him at all, other than the Beastmaster Roar. It's about time, B-Cup. 1 more minute, then we see. Is he gonna get that Fake Grenade or not?
Invisibility.
It's such a massive pickup against Lincoln Spheres. Fly should just be dead.
Fly running, but can't get much further than that.
It's still... Oh, he has Inverse on the do. They have a Sentry Ward there. That was... fortunate. He was hands up, man.
Yeah, definitely getting very close, but EG, it feels like they're running out of space. Even though they were able to take the tier 1 mid and the tier 1 top very quickly, it doesn't feel like their farming space has expanded much.
Yeah, if anything, it's narrowing down quite a bit more, because they can't quite control the enemy jungle at all. I still find it's very silly that a tier 2 neutral item can completely negate a Lincoln Sphere. Especially when they removed it from most other neutral items. But not that one. Feature? Question mark?
Yeah. Let's see. They're starting to get their tier 2 items, so we'll see if the Fey Grenade comes out. Quicksilver Amulet is the starting one.
Dire are scanning.
They are looking up towards the high ground of getting a kill here. They do get the Fey Grenade.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, that's gonna make that Lincoln feel really awkward. Fishman maybe gets taken out. He has a mech. And the Hand of God too.
Yeah, he's got Hand of God if he wants to survive even longer. Goes for the TP.
Wow.
And they just don't have the damage.
And on the other side, Nightfall potentially in trouble.
And he's got to run away as Katone looking to spike Carapace somebody, but doesn't quite land it. Hand of God and the mech get used, but the chase was on to kill off Fishman. They can't even do that. They can't even get this Chen.
Toby has BKB now as well, so They have, what, triple BKB online pretty much. It's on the courier for Bad Rider. Then you have to choose, who do you Rupture, who do you Roar? It's the Katomi.
And they see him, but the Spike Carapace hits both Fly and Nightfall. They're going to go to the Rupture. The BKB's been popped by Saberlight. Toby moving forward. Solar Guardian. Flame Break. Nightfall stopped up and killed off.
They're looking to chase. Maybe just kill the big Dominator creep. It's worth 250. It's basically a hero kill.
Yeah, it's worth it. Fishman getting the 250 gold that he's hoping for, and he's building into a Vlad's. He's got 1,700 gold at the moment. This Chen is super farmed.
Yeah. Now, as soon as he sees that Lincoln Sphere on Quap, I'm fully expecting Saberlight to pick up the Fake Grenade. He already has it in the Courier, so that Lincoln's is going to feel real awful. Like, absolutely terrible. Blink Dagger's in the Courier too. He's looking for a Doom on Abed.
Radiant's top tower is
They have a
under
ward there though.
attack.
He's spotted out, so he should be fine. Blinks down, TP's out. Yeah.
So just an update, by the way, Tundra lost that second game to Beast Coast.
So Beast Coast back in the mix.
So Tundra is eliminated as they end 4-10. They can't sneak up into a spot with Beast Coast as they now have 6 wins. And if Na'Vi lose game number 2 to Spirit, these results won't exact. EG and Beast Coast will make it at 6-8.
Yeah, but it's still about a tiebreaker potentially for the top 4 in case Boom loses. Toby is ruptured up. You don't want to be fighting this, Atizi. You don't want to be fighting this.
Yeah, but the Inferno Blade, the chase is on. They want to get the kill. They've got the Spike Carapace. Oh, the Vendetta and the Impale.
Wow.
Oh, getting the kill on Arteezy, taking him out. Primal Roar. Just
To run. But he knows Abed has Lincolns, of course, but...
Lasso.
Oh, nice lasso.
They still grab Nightfall. There's no Sonic Wave. There's no life left in Nightfall, and EG are crumbling.
And they're just going into the Roche Pit. Swapping the Fake Grenade maybe to get a pick off on to Abed. Not doing it quite yet. Oh, now he did. If Quap steps up at all, he's in danger of dying. He's looking for it, looking for it. Whoa. There was so hands up again, man. If the animation was just a little bit bigger, faster, I mean, he needs a Centaur creep. Once he gets a Centaur creep, Abed is in a whole lot of trouble. They should stop doing Roche halfway. It's half HP. Beastmaster with a creep could potentially go in there and take it. It's a little bit awkward now.
Update to that update. Na'Vi lost both games, so they're also eliminated. And EG, their lives are safe.
Yeah, at least lower bracket, but they want to win to have a chance at the upper bracket, of course. Crit. He caught the Quap.
Yeah, they've got the Doom, Solar Guardian trying to heal him. And, oh, the stun actually stops him from getting the Impale, but Saberlight just sticks with him. It doesn't matter. Fly going to try and fight, go to the Starbreaker, but again, an Infernal Blade. They've got the Hand of God. They'll go to the Rupture. They're going to try and stop these heroes from chasing the BKB being popped by Toby. He'll chase Nightfall all the way past the tier 2. Fire Staff Cookie, Plasma Fuel for the kill. Toby gets it anyway. And Arteezy surrounded. He'll be killed off. 4 heroes down on the side of EG. Triple kill for Saberlight.
Now, EG is not a team to GG out early, right? So they're not going to be GGing out anytime soon, but Entity in firm control. They're going to get a Roche now as well. I cannot understand this Lincoln Sphere choice. Like, you have to wait until you see the Fake Grenade or not. He didn't. Just look at what happens to Abed. He invested all of his money into that Lincoln Sphere. Bam, gets popped Fake Grenade, you get doomed, you're dead. There could be a Kaya Sanj, there could be a BKB, there could be so many different items that actually help you and your team fight. You also see Dawnbreaker get taken down.
This is stole that
Back to
Roche
life
match,
again.
and they actually ended up going for snapping the Aegis, but it doesn't matter. Crit goes down, Aegis in the hands of Saberlight.
There's a lasso again, Quap, no, not again!
Oh, Quap caught again, lasso, and the Infernal Blade. They've got the Impale, they have the control. EG just no rebuttal to the aggression of Entity. And this game is very one-sided at the moment.
Wow. I didn't expect Entity, like, I was gonna give them 1 win, but 2 in a row against EG? I mean, Entity, as I said, they've steadily been improving. So definitely look out for them at the TI qualifiers if they don't get directly invited by like getting really deep into this tournament.
The question just becomes, will they be found out come playoff time?
Potentially, because they don't really have this hard carry to fall back on, right?
Radiant's
Nightfall again, runs away, another defensive roar.
Another
But Doom is
defensive
gonna
roar that
stick on
just
him.
doesn't save his life anyway. So Saberlight sticks on him and they get another kill. So working with this Aegis, working with the aggression, never stopping.
Never stopping indeed. Doom is back off cooldown. You know what that means for Abed. He could be dead momentarily again.
I like that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's looking for him. And so is Katomi.
Yeah, they're top. They do not have a sentry to hide under. Abed's getting really greedy with this one. How much longer is on the Vendetta? He's still got a couple seconds. Instead, they'll find themselves the Snapfire. And, oh, did he get Abed? No, he missed it. Crit, though, still dead. I believe he tried to blink and get the Impale. Missed it on Abed.
Well, he's still sticking around. I hope Abed doesn't come out too early. Because if he does, it's lights out. You didn't know he's still there?
Katomi spots him. He's got a TP out. Playing with fire.
Oh, he has Lincoln's on his own now on the Doom, so he doesn't get ruptured. He's like, hey, Abed, you want to look at my farm? I have way more than you. And by way more, I mean double the net worth, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. Just about has double that net worth, and they are still relying on Arteezy to do something, but it is not looking likely as he is behind all three cores on the side of Entity.
Alright, Abed is... Do we have any fast TPs? Oh, Doom is just right on top of him! It's a long TP, it's a long TP, it's a long TP!
One, Infernal Blade! Oh, the Lincoln's with a Fey Grenade, and the Doom is out!
He's just looking at him. He's not even hitting him, he's just looking at him.
He's burning him out with the Scorched Earth. Oh my, and they're going to be fighting over him. They get killed on Nightfall. They'll take out the Beastmaster. BKB looking for the TP. And that's all he can do. Arteezy leaves. Scatterblast pushes back Toby. Stuns him for a moment. Blink forward, looking for the Impale. Is it on cooldown at the moment? No, he's charging it up. Looking. And, yeah, alright. Doesn't even need it. Gets the kill.
Yeah, they're kind of just giving up. He just saw crit. He didn't even really try to run away. He was just zigzagging his way back home. Probably just digesting the loss. Maybe they got the news already that they don't actually need to win this game. Probably not. But
Probably not. They're not allowed to have phones or anything while playing.
this game is pretty over at this point. Maybe they won't be able to end the game just now. Or just yet, rather. Because the spells are on cooldown, but...
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Radiant's courier
No
has
game on
been
any of
killed.
their cores at all. Why that all happened, of course, they tried to kill the Bad Rider, but Hand of God plus Mech kept him alive. They got a kill on Nightfall again. This feels rough. Very, very rough. EG fans are probably going to be pretty mad after this.
They make it to the playoffs. They'll live to fight another day.
Yeah. When are the playoffs actually starting? There's like a day or two in between, right?
Well, there's still the groups tomorrow. And
Tomorrow, yeah.
I believe it's just that one series, and then they play on the 9th.
On the 9th, so...
Yeah, playoffs start on the 9th.
Ah, so not too much time off at all. Alright, 4-man smoke again. Or 3-man smoke, rather. Doom, not back off cooldown yet.
Going in,
Arteezy
they've
gets
got the
out of his
lasso. He's definitely dead. Primal Roar is out, but it's not going to matter. The Infernal Blade's on Ahmed. He'll blink away, but the chase is on from Entity. It's an ult
Game is over,
again
GG.
defensively. They'll call GG, and Entity's going to take the series 2-0.
Alright, this game was a complete storm. Like, no chance for EG at all. Arteezy leaves without even GGing. Like, they're not in a good mindset right now. Good mind space. Understandably so. Like, Entity, the underdog coming into the series probably by most people.
Right.
But again, it's a team that's steadily improving. Their drafts are very strong with Saberlight. They have this very strong early pace drafts just because it's an additional offlaner, right? So they just want to shove the advantage down your throat the entire time. That's perfectly what they did this game.
Yeah. I think Entity never let off the gas, and it just showed. It just